Hey, quick break because we had to set up, and who are you wearing?
I'm Wolverine.
We need a better budget for costume. It's time to try a chokehold on Wade. All right, it's going to be a fun time. No, it's just we're just going to show what it is. So first, let me show you something that's really, someone does, we'll talk about this with Jocko in a minute. Remember they were stopping, they grabbed the guy's taser? Okay, so let me show you before we go to a chokehold. Right here is a taser. You can apply a joint lock, but I want to show you what a joint lock is so you can see how unpleasant this is, for example. So let's say I'm coming in here, I grab that wrist, and I pin Wade. This is what we know as a Kimura. It's a shoulder lock. Wade, what you're going to do is you're going to tap when you start feeling some pain, okay? Okay, so there you go. So, and I'm not in proper position right now because we have a desk behind us, but that's unpleasant, that hurts. Okay, so now I'm gonna sit back up. I had to take my boots up. No, put your feet out there. Okay. So everyone's gonna say this is gay, but anyone who's ever actually applied a choke knows what this is. I took off my shoes because I didn't want to hit him in the balls. So typically what happens is a rear naked choke. You see this a lot in MMA. I'm trying to control his body here. So this is a good establishing of control. So let's say you try and squirm out. The whole reason I'm just controlling your body here. And you have some options, but here, see, I'm riding you like a backpack. There's an over-under grip. Now, what I want to do, let me just show really quickly, I don't want to choke you on the windpipe, okay? So if you're uncomfortable, obviously just tap, we'll let it go. But I want you to let me know if you can breathe, okay? Because a lot of people think it's like drowning. What really happens is I'm getting his carotid arteries right here. I'm going to be shutting down blood flow, okay? And there are a multitude of ways to do it. I can actually do it here with his collar. This is called a bow and arrow choke. So see, look at this. You can even see my forearm is not on his throat, right? You can see that's not, but I can cut off the blood circulation that way. There are a million different ways, but the most common is what's called the rear naked choke. So what I'm going to do is grab Wade here, okay? Put this under his chin. I don't want to get a zipper on you.
Sure,
so,
yeah.
You know, it's better than a taser to the heart.
That's true.
Or the balls, yeah.
But you electrify my heart.
Oh, that's sweet.
So.
Wade, don't worry.
That's
The
also a
segment's
technique
called Let's
the
Kill
intensely
Wade.
Uncomfortable. So what I'm going to do here is put him in a chokehold, and if any of you have questions, you can ask. I'm going to grab my own bicep, my own shoulder. The idea here is to close the space around his neck as much as I can. So a lot of people get this wrong. If they're not trained properly, what they'll do is they'll grab this and they'll jerk it. Right? I had one trainer who called this, for some reason, I don't know why, the Captain America and the Wolverine. I don't know why.
Hey, it's appropriate.
Difference. So let me show you kind of really quickly, if you can come here, man, to show. Let's say this is Wade's head right here. Here, I'll just for 1 second. Let's say this is Wade's head, okay? The goal is to close the space. This is his throat. My elbow is ideally right where his throat is. So that's the least amount of pressure being applied is right on his trachea, if I'm doing it correctly. But I want to squeeze the sides of his neck. So here's all the space for Wade's head right now. Close it, okay? There's a little less space, right? Close that. Now what I do is put this on my shoulder. A little less space. Imagine his head right here in my chest. Bring this around. There's a little less space. Something else I do. Breathe in. There's a little less space. Then I squeeze everything together. I don't yank. That's how you miss a choke. That's why you see some guys who can be choked for a long time and they don't go out. What I want to do here is get my head on this side and close that space. Look at that space right there. How much space is there for Wade's head? Not a whole lot. But he has to connect to Brendan, so I'm assuming it'll actually be applied more quickly. So Wade, what I want to do is start applying it, and I'm going to apply it. So my goal is not to make you go unconscious, but if it doesn't hurt, you know, you don't have to tap because it's not going to be painful if you do go out. I just want to get rid of the zipper here. Now what I am going to do is, do me a favor, let's point your throat so it's right in the nook of my elbow.
So turn to the right.
There you go.
Yeah,
right there.
Okay. Just for right now. Now, what I'm going to do is slowly apply some pressure, and I want you to tell me if you can breathe. Okay? Now, can you breathe?
Yep.
Okay, now can you breathe?
A little bit less, yeah.
You can breathe. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the pressure to the point that you could go unconscious, and you can tap, but I want you to tell me if it's because you can't breathe. Okay?
Yeah, tap his foot if you need to go out.
Is he out?
All right, he's out.
Is he? Whoa. You okay?
He's back in.
Good? Right here. Want to raise his feet up? Just raise his feet up. This is what we do. So we get some. You good?
Blood flow back. Yeah.
Do you know that you went unconscious?
Makes sense.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Could you breathe?
It wasn't waterboarding at all, no.
No. Did you feel like you were drowning?
No.
Did it hurt your neck?
No.
I didn't know if you could. Thank God for the audience there.
Yeah.
But no, I felt it, and see, right away I kind of felt, okay, he's going out.
Sure.
And that happened, he came out, and by the way, that's not a seizure or anything, that's literally his body going, oh,
waking back
power up from standby mode. You good?
Yep.
Thanks for being a champ about it.
Nice.
See,
Yeah.
didn't even drown. By the way, he would not have been able to do that if I crushed his windpipe.
Sure.
Yeah.
You drown, there's no way you're like, oh, that's okay, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
And all of us have had this done to us who've done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So go find your local instructor. Speaking of which, I think we're gonna have to go to Jocko, and I'm gonna buy this man a beer.
Yeah.